this is Heidi from Garden Crossings, and tonight I want to talk to you about the Firelight hydrangea. So let's go ahead and turn this around and see what we have to say about Firelight. So Firelight hydrangea is part of the paniculata family of hydrangea, or hardy hydrangeas. This Firelight here is about 5 foot tall to 5 by 5 foot wide, and there's going to be plenty of time for this to get even taller. This one could get probably about 6 or so foot tall when it's mature, and possibly even up to 8 foot tall if we just really let it go. So the Firelight hydrangea is known for its bright red flowers. Although this is not flashing signs of all bright red right now, it's definitely in its transition stage. So this starts off as a beautiful kind of lime green as the flowers just start to open up. And let's go in and take a look here. So there's a flower just starting to open. And then as those flowers age, they turn to a beautiful, bright, really crisp white flower. And as you can see here now, they're just starting to transform into that fiery red color. So they're just kind of getting a little bit of that magenta pink going on. But by the time all of these flowers are mature, this plant is going to be a bright magenta ball of beauty. So this is part of the paniculata family. This grows off of the new growth. So it's a very reliable bloomer. So for those of you who maybe have troubles with getting your hydrangeas to bloom, this Firelight hydrangea should be very reliable for you. It can be trimmed in the fall or in the spring. You don't need to trim it, but if you feel like you need to, you can trim it, either time and not worry about sacrificing the blooms for that season. This particular plant here at the garden center is planted in a full sun location. So it's getting sun from sun up to sundown. We are in zone 5-6 here in Zeeland, Michigan. And you can see it does absolutely beautiful. So for those of you who are in a warmer climate, you might find that you would want your Firelights planted in more of a part shade location. You might find that the intense southern heat might be too much for it, and that's fine. These also can grow in part shade locations. One thing you might find if you are in the south and you have these in full sun is they might start to get really droopy on you. So just make for sure that you have plenty of water for them, because that's really what they need to stay looking great in the more sunnier locations. This one here is, I think this has been in the green in this spot now for about 3 years or so. So it's put on this much growth from a gallon size container in about 3 years. So that's coming along really nicely. So if you're looking for a very reliable hydrangea, hardy down to zone 3, consider giving the Firelight hydrangea a try. This is Heidi from Garden Crossings.